Hey guys, Brian here. How's it going? Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to answer some of the questions you guys ask here and on Instagram, and I've got quite a few questions, so today I'm just going to do 4. I don't want these videos to be super long, and I'll break them up into several videos. Like I said, today's going to be 4 of the most common questions I've gotten over the last year and a half. And first and foremost is Ranger Point Precision. You guys seem to ask a lot of questions thinking I work for Ranger Point, telling me to do different things or asking me why we don't do this. I don't work for Ranger Point. They're a client of mine. I do photo and video for a living. So I've worked for them for a very long time or worked with them. And it makes sense that if I've got their products, I might as well do some content with this stuff. And I thoroughly enjoy it. I love lever guns, obviously. And it just makes sense that I would do content with the product I have on hand because I have pretty much everything they make since I do content for them with a variety of stuff and on a very regular basis. And I think you guys enjoy the content. I try to be as detailed as I can, and I try to answer as many questions as possible. It's very difficult to keep up with the number of questions I get on a regular basis amongst all the videos, so I get them in spells when I can. Some nights when I can't sleep, I'll answer 200 questions, and it gets very tiring, but I get to them as quick as I can. But again, I don't work for Ranger Point. They're a client of mine doing photo and video. Next up is custom lever guns. I don't build lever guns, guys. I get emails all the time asking for me to build a gun. How much is it going to cost? What would it cost to have this done? I don't do it. These are my guns. If I have had something done, it's been done by somebody who specializes in that, like Cerakoting, cutting and threading, the things I can't do. And that's why I love the Ranger Point stuff, is because it's all bolt-on. You can do it yourself. There's only a handful of things you can't do if you don't have a machine shop, and that is the cutting and threading, or then the Cerakoting if you don't have the services to do that. So, and polishing the action, getting really detailed with that, that's the kind of stuff you want to leave to somebody that really knows what they're doing. So if it comes to the point that you need somebody to do something, there's a few people I'd recommend. These are in no particular order. I'm just going alphabetical, and I'll link them below. And this is also their Instagrams. It's Dave Mods Official, Louth and Gunworks, and Ren Metalworks. They all do phenomenal work and really nice stuff. Definitely check them out if you need something custom done. Next up is this nerd shirt. I have received tons of comments of where do I get it? What is that shirt? And nerd is Next Evolution Research and Design. Clint, the owner, shot for Colt for quite a while professionally, and he makes holsters. He makes phenomenal holsters. This is one of my Glock 17, and I use one for my concealed carry holster for my Glock 19 every day. And I've got quite a few others. Again, I do content for him for all of his holsters. He also sells Microtech knives, so I do custom photos for him of all those knives when they come in. So again, it's another client of mine, and I like the shirts. They fit great, and it's something different. It always draws attention. So that's where you get the shirts. They'll be linked in the description below. It's nerd and phenomenal guy. Great custom quality holsters. He can build just about anything, and he's got just about everything available. Next up is a biggie. Why have I not been posting much? And guys, this is something that has been very difficult for me. I want to post as much as possible, and I try to, but life gets in the way. Things happen. I don't talk about my life much, my personal life here on YouTube or on Instagram. Occasionally I post family stuff on Instagram, but I don't do much. Basically a year ago, almost to the day, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And that really shut us down. There's a lot going on with that. Fortunately, they were able to remove everything, and she is free of cancer, thank God. But then she was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. It's just been one thing after another. I think in the last 2 years, she has had knee surgery. She has broken her shoulder, broken 3 ribs. She had the cancer and congestive heart failure. So there's been a lot going on there. Next up, my wife got pregnant, which is phenomenal. It'll be our second child. We are ecstatic. She's actually due this week. We've got a little girl coming this time. We've already got a little boy who will be 4 in a couple days. So she's due right around his birthday, which is awesome. But that pregnancy really took a toll on my wife, and she lost a significant amount of weight, and a very unhealthy amount of weight very early on, and she was in bad shape for a while. So again, that shut me down. It's been a lot happening with our family on the health side. On top of all of that, we're also building a homestead, and my father and I are doing all the work ourselves. We have another YouTube channel called Forest to Farm. I'll link it in the description. And we are doing all the work ourselves except for a couple of things. And so again, that is taking a lot of our time. We are getting ready to start building our houses. We got shut down when COVID happened because either we couldn't find materials or they were so ridiculously expensive it would break us to build our houses. So we are going to get started doing that here in the next few weeks. Once the baby's born, get settled and get rocking and rolling. We got some concrete coming in a couple of days, and we're going to get started building. So I'll have that going on as well. And if you guys are interested, I would be happy to share some of that stuff here as well, or you can follow along on Forest to Farm. I will probably do basically synopses of what we've got going on over there. If it's a long video, I'll just do a short one just to share here to show you guys some of what we're doing. We are literally building the houses from the ground up. Once they're built, we are going to build a new studio because we got to sell this house. And unfortunately, this studio is going to go bye-bye and we just built it, but that's the way it goes. So we're going to be building the houses, building a new studio. We're going to establish gardens. We're going to raise some livestock. We're going to have chickens, rabbits, honeybees, probably a cow or two, a couple of pigs possibly. We've got a lot of stuff planned. And like I said, it's a homestead. It's going to be a house for my parents and a house for my family. And we are going to grow and raise everything we possibly can to eat. We want to step back a couple hundred years as far as that goes. We want to be very self-sufficient. It's been a dream of ours for a long time, and it's taken a long time to get to this point, but it's something we are going to do. So that will be taking a lot of our time as well, but I will post here as much as I can. I have a lot of content planned. I got a lot of things in the works, and we're still going to be doing all the lever gun stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming there, but we've also got some other areas we're going to venture out into, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just bear with me as we do all this because, like I said, there's a lot going on in my life right now, and it makes it very difficult to do all of this and maintain 2 YouTube channels. So it's a lot of work for sure. That's all I've got for now, guys. That's the, really the top things that were on the list, but I've got more stuff coming as far as some of the tripods I've used, some of the different things I've used as props and whatnot popped up. So I'll be answering those questions in future videos. And any other questions you have that you want to have answered, drop it in the comments below. Hope this was helpful to you guys. And like I said, if you want to see stuff on the homestead, definitely check that out below or follow along here. I will be posting videos as we get rolling, and that's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends. We have a ton of content coming, I promise. I'm trying to get back at it. I will be posting like this. I posted 2 videos recently. I'll be posting a couple of videos this week and a couple of videos next week. So it'll be batches when I can post, when I have time, and doing all I can, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate your support. Really appreciate you guys hanging around and interacting. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.